Hey. Look, I saw this article yesterday on Drudge Report about Louis Farrakhan. He's the leader of the Nation of Islam, NOI, in America. He gave a big speech, sermon, whatever, Sunday there in Chicago. Several, like 4 hours long or something, to like 7,000 people. Pretty good crowd. Anyway, Louis Farrakhan, yeah, I don't know the man, all right? All I know is what I read, okay? Now, this sermon, or speech, has been reported by numerous news agencies on the internet, okay? But during this speech, let me back up. Louis became the leader of the Nation of Islam kind of under some suspicious circumstances. I'm sure most people have heard of Malcolm X. Well, Malcolm X said some things about the prior leader, okay, of the Islamic movement here in America. And but Louis Farrakhan was very upset about it. He basically called the boy out and said he was evil and he was disloyal, and it was all over the past leader getting a bunch of his young secretaries pregnant, supposedly. So Louis calls Malcolm out on it, and an amazing thing happens. 10 days later, Malcolm X is shot down, if I remember right, in a temple, giving a quote-unquote sermon. I'm not sure what the Islamic term for that is, so I'll just call it a sermon. But he's gunned down by 3 people that have ties to the Nation of Islam. Okay. Now, Louis didn't like Malcolm X to start with because he thought he was a little bit too passive about civil rights and needed to be more aggressive about it, was Louis's theory. But anyway, then he got all real torqued up about, Malcolm spreading these stories about their leader. And 10 days later, Malcolm's dead. I don't know. You connect the dots, come up with your theory. I don't know. But anyway, at this speech here in Chicago last Sunday, Louis Farrakhan said the following, and I quote, "All you gangbangers, we know you love to shoot, but you're killing yourselves. All your weapons are illegal, and you're using them like savages." Now, I'll take it that that statement's pretty accurate. Okay, Louis should know. I think using the term savage was a little excessive. If I was up there giving a speech and I called them savages, I'd be called a damn racist. Okay, but Louis, he called them savages, so I guess it's okay. Kind of like using the N-word. Then he goes on to say that gangbangers are natural soldiers. That statement right there kind of reminds me of the movie Natural Born Killers, based on what he just got done saying before that. And then he says that the gangbangers could be taught the science of war. And then he wants to use them, the gangbangers, to protect the properties that belong to the Nation of Islam. So let me make sure, this is my interpretation of all that right there. Lewis wants to take the savage gangbangers who are natural soldiers, teach them the science of war, take away their illegal guns, and give them legal ones. Huh? Okay. That's what I'm thinking. All right. Then he says that the national lawmakers are using the Chicago violence epidemic to mandate stronger gun control laws. And he thinks that's just terrible, and I do too. Because if there were legal guns owned by citizens in Chicago, I don't think there'd be as big an epidemic. Okay? And he argued that the Second Amendment had nothing to do with the high homicide rate in Chicago last year. Well, I beg to differ with that. I think if people own guns in Chicago, that the Second Amendment says you can, that the homicide rate would have been lower last year. And a few of them savages, as he refers to the gangbangers, would have been on the list of the deceased. Okay? And the most beautiful comment is, and this is a quote, "The guns that every one of our young people have, are they legal? No." Well, Lewis, that makes them all criminals. They don't need to become security guards. They need to do time. For all the people that they intentionally killed, and all the people who accidentally got shot up and killed and injured by their dumb asses. But hey, Lewis, you make them into security guards and give them legal guns. How friggin' stupid can you be? I just don't get it. Insanity as far as I'm concerned. But look, that's my opinion. Look, give this thumbs up, thumbs down. Leave a comment. You can agree with me, you can disagree with me. It's okay. I won't take it down, even though I learned how. And I won't ban you for disagreeing with you like some people did me. And that's all right. I ain't got no stress over it at all. I already figured out how to go watch them anyway, so I ain't stopping nothing. Damn. And if you ain't subscribed, subscribe. And if you thought this was worthwhile, entertaining, comical, or even stupid, and that somebody else might like it, please feel free to pass it on. Voila. And have a great day. We're getting ready for a big winter storm up here tonight. Whew. Gonna be pretty tomorrow. All that snow. Bye-bye now.